name is Kumaran Analaki Padmanathan and my matrix number is 01DKB20F1025. I'm happily welcoming you all to this presentation. We are presenting this presentation under subject DPF20023 Bank Product and Service. Okay, now the product that we have chosen to present is personal loan, saving account and hire purchase loan. Today, our group going to talk about CIMB Berhad and Hong Leong Bank. CIMB Group Holding Berhad is a Malaysian universal bank headquartered in Kuala Lumpur and operating in a high-growth economy in Asia. CIMB Bank is the consumer banking unit of CIMB Group. The universal bank provides banking services include consumer and wholesale banking, strategic investment and treasury and market through a network of 1,080 branches. The Hong Leong Bank is one of the most largest bank in Malaysia, a major publicly listed banking group in country. It provides banking service to clients in Malaysia as well as in China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Vietnam, Cambodia and the US. Based in Kuala Lumpur, Hong Leong Bank was established in 1905 as commercial international merchant banker. It is part of Hong Leong Group, which diversified business in financial service, property, manufacturing and infrastructure.
Hello everyone, my name is Devayashini Selvaraja and my matrix number is 01DKB20F1016. Today I would like to explain about personal loan. A personal loan is an amount of money that you can borrow to use for variety of uses. For instance, you may use a personal loan to consolidate debt, pay for home renovation or plan a dream wedding. The money you borrow must be repaid over time, typically with interest. Now, I would like to explain the features and benefits for CIMB and Hong Leong Bank. First of all, there's no fees and charges for CIMB, especially for early settlement fees and lock-in period. The repayment period is also flexible, which is up to 5 years. So we can also enjoy quick next day approvals after the completion of application excluding weekends and public holidays. You should take a loan from a minimum 2,000 all the way up to maximum of 100,000. Whereas for Hong Leong Bank, there's 20% cashback on interest, monthly installments as low as RM130, fast approval within 48 hours, flexible repayment tenure up to 5 years, and the minimum income eligibility of only 24,000 per annum. Easy application available at bank, branches, website and also online, and financing amount up to 250,000. Now I would like to talk about the requirements and eligibility. First of all, for CIMB, you should be an individual applicant and also Malaysian citizen. You should be aged between 21 until 58 years old. You should have a minimum monthly income of 2,000 and you should be an employee for more than 6 consecutive months. So there are two categories in this, which is employed and self-employed. For employed, you should have minimum latest 1 month payslip, 3 month payslip and latest 3 month salary payslip. For self-employed, you should have minimum latest 6 month company bank statement and business registration document or latest form B. Whereas for Hong Leong Bank, we should be Malaysian citizens only. We should be aged between 21 to 60 years old. We should earn a minimum annual income of 24,000 per annum. Minimum loan or financing amount must be 5,000 and maximum loan or financing amount must be 250,000. Next, I would like to talk about the interest rate. First of all, for CIMB, you should borrow 2,000 to 100,000 and the loan period will be from 24 to 60 months, which is from 2 years to 5 years. Your income must be minimum 24,000 and the interest rate is 6.88% per annum until 14.88% per annum. Whereas for Hong Leong Bank, the financing loan amount must be from 5,000 to 250,000 and the verified monthly income, there are two categories. For 2,000 until 4,999, the first interest profit is 6.66% per annum and the loan financing tenure for two categories is same like CIMB. For the second verified monthly income, second category, which is from 5,000 and above, the interest profit rate is 5% per annum. Now, I would like to talk about the fees and charges. For CIMB, there's no any fees such as stamp duty, processing fee and early termination fee. But there are fees for interest rate, which is APR. It is as low as 6.88% per annum, subject to the bank's approving criteria. And the late payment charge is also 1% per annum from current outstanding amount. Whereas for Hong Leong Bank, the stamp duty is 0.5% of the disbursed facility amount. And the IBG fee is 2 ringgit for every interbank transfer. And the late payment charge is 1% per annum, same like CIMB. The early settlement is there's no extra charges and fees. And the compensation charges are for default payment during facility tenure, 1% per annum on the overdue installment amount. For default payment causing the facility to be terminated or brought to court, 1% per annum on the outstanding balance, and so on.
Greetings to Puan Ratna and to all my fellow friends. I'm Shamita Perisami from DKB2 and my registration number is 01DKB20F1026. Today I'm here to talk about savings account between CIMB and also Hong Leong Bank. What is a saving account? A saving account is an interest-bearing deposit account held at a bank or other by a financial institution. Though these accounts typically pay a modest interest rate, their safety and reliability make them a great option for parking cash you want available for short terms. This is the summary of the saving account. It also can say a meaning of saving account. Moving on to the second slide, which is about features and benefits. The very first features and benefits of CIMB Bank is monthly bonus points. They want to give us something every time you bank. Save, invest, protect and finance with them. Their preferred rewards bonus points program let us choose what rewards we get with the bonus points you earn throughout our journey with them. Moving on to the other features and benefits of CIMB Bank is statement based. Manage and track your transaction easily with our complimentary monthly statement and also available free mini statement via ATM. We can take the mini statement from ATM machine. Moving on to the second bank, which is Hong Leong Bank. The features and benefits that provide by Hong Leong Bank is easy access. Access and manage your account through Hong Leong Bank. Connect online or mobile banking app, ATMs and branches nationwide. Following features is easy bill payment. Pay bills directly from your account through standing instruction or Hong Leong Connect. Moving on to the second slide is about eligibility and requirement. The eligibility and requirement for CIMB Bank is individual with CIMB preferred membership aged 18 years and above, and also joint account is allowed. The second eligibility and requirement that provided by CIMB Bank is protected by PIDM up to 2,500,000 for each depositor, and also minimum initial deposit of 1,000 ringgit, a copy of utility bill for verification of address. The other bank is Hong Leong Bank. The eligibility they're looking for is 18 years old and above. Minimum deposit of 2,000 to open the account. Account holder can be single name or joint. Individual societies, club and associations may apply. Moving on to the following slide, which is about interest rate. The interest rate that provided by CIMB Bank is for the first balance 20,000, the profit rate is 0.10%, and the second balance is 20,001 cent to 1 million. The profit rate is 0.25%, and the last balance that they provide is 1 million. The profit rate is also 0.50. To be eligible for bonus profit, customers must have a minimum monthly average balance of 20,000 ringgit and does not perform more than 3 debit transactions, excluding debit card, retail and ATM cash withdrawal transaction. For the Hong Leong Bank, for all the balance, the interest rate are same, which is 0.00%. Moving on to the next slide, which is about the fees and charges. The fees and charges of CIMB Bank is as shown in the first diagram, and also Hong Leong Bank of fees and charges are on the second diagram.
My name is Boyan and my matrix number is 01DKB20F1024. Today I'm going to explain about hire purchase loan from CIMB Bank and Hong Leong Bank. First, the features and benefits from CIMB Bank is they have a perfect financing allowed for new or used or unregistered or reconditioned vehicles. Next one, they have an instant approval such as 1 minute approval and simple paperless application, and also it is very convenient. The next one is they have an easy payment. Their customer can pay their monthly installment by e-payment such as CIMB Clicks, Auto Fund Transfer, ATM and Interbank Gyro. The next one is they have an attractive package such as competitive interest rate, high margin financing up to 90%, and also flexible repayment period up to 9 years. For Hong Leong banks, their benefits is same with CIMB Bank, but they don't have an instant approval. The next one is eligibility. The eligibility from CIMB Bank for individual, they need a minimum age of 18 years old and it is gainfully employed or acceptable guarantor is required. For non-individual, they must be registered with Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia SSM. For Hong Leong Bank, their eligibility is individual, age 21 to 70, and for non-individual, a business applicant is also applicable to the hire purchase loan. The next one is requirements. The requirements of CIMB Bank for individual is copy of NRIC or passport, copy of valid driving license, copy latest 3 months payslip or income evidence, latest 3 to 6 months saving or current account statements, and latest EPF income tax statement with proof of tax payment. For Hong Leong Bank of individual, they have employed and self-employed. For employed, they need a copy of NRIC or passport, copy of valid driving license, or any one of copy letter of employment, latest 3 months saving or current account statements, latest EPF or income tax statement with proof of tax payment at least 6 months. For self-employed, they need a copy of NRIC or passport, copy of valid driving license, copy of business registration and Form D, and latest 6 months savings or current account statements. For requirements of CIMB Bank for sole proprietor or partnership, they need a copy of partners or proprietors NRIC who sign the HP documents, and also copy of business registration, copy of business renewal borang D or E, copy of saving or current account, and latest income tax statement with proof of tax payment. Okay, the requirements of sole proprietor or partnership from HLB, which is Hong Leong Bank, is business proprietor or partners NRIC, latest 6 months bank statement or saving passport transaction, and also business registration and Form D. The last one, requirement of CIMB Bank for private public companies is copy of guarantors NRIC, copy for certificate of incorporation, Form 9, Form 24, return of allotment of shares, and Form 49, notification of change in register of directors, managers and secretaries, copy of memorandum of articles, BODs, resolution for acceptance, 3 months current account statements, and latest 1 year financial statements. The requirements for private or public companies from Hong Leong Bank is copy of directors or guarantors and RIC, copy for certificate incorporation, Form 9, Form 24, and Form 49. The next one is copy of memorandum and articles of association, M&A, BODs, resolution for acceptance, and also latest 6 months business bank account statements. The next one is interest rate for CIMB Bank and Hong Leong Bank. First one, CIMB Bank. CIMB Bank have 4 sectors, which is new passengers vehicles, used passengers vehicles, new commercial vehicles, and also used commercial vehicles. They have a fixed rate and variable rates. Fixed rate for new passenger vehicles is between 3.2 PF flat to 3 PF flat, and variable rate for new passengers vehicles is from 1.35% to 1.1%. The next one is used passenger vehicles. The interest rate is between 4.45 PF flat to 4% PF flat, and for variable rates, it's between 1.7% to 0.95%. The interest rate for new commercial vehicles is For first, fixed rate is about 4.25 PF flat to 4.7 PF flat. For variable rate, it is N8. And for used commercial vehicles, for the fixed rate is 7.1 PF flat to 8.05 PF flat. Okay, the next one is interest rate for Hong Leong Bank. For fixed rate financing, the term charge is based on fixed interest flat and not at 16.10% PA. For installment, they have a fixed monthly installment, and late payment interest is about 8% PA on overdue installment. For early loan settlement, they have no penalty fee and net balance still less statutory rebate for term charge. For variable rate financing, the term charge is based on a margin above the bank's base lending rate and not a 17% PA for installment. Amount of each installment of the number of installments shall be revised whenever there is a BLR revision. And the late payment interest is about 2% above prevailing rate of term charges. And for early loan settlement, there is no penalty fee, net balance amount outstanding due plus accrued term charge up to the next payment due date. Next one is fees and charges on hire purchase loan of CIMB Bank. The total types of fees is about 14 types and the total fees is about 215 ringgit. And the fees and charges for Hong Leong Bank, okay, they have two sectors. The first one is hire purchase fixed rate or variable rate. They need stamp duty, hire, guarantor, supplement agreement letter of self-off charge over cash deposit, registration of ownership claim, and late payment charges. For industrial hire purchase, they need a hire and guarantor, and registration of ownership claim, and also late payment charges. That's all from me.
Do you guys want to know which bank to choose and why? Choose CIMB Bank. In conclusion, when we compare CIMB Berhad and Hong Leong Bank, there is a lot of contrast. For its content, CIMB Bank brings a lot of benefit to the consumers. Because approval are done in a day after completing the application, even after 5 years of flexible repayment is provided. Last but not least, processing fee is totally free. Moreover, for saving account, CIMB giving monthly bonus point, preferred Visa, Infinite card, and statement-based are provided. It is so easy to keep an eye on the transaction when you have a complimentary month statement for free as well. Usually, people think it is complicated to hire purchase loan. As per CIMB Bank, it is easy because approving approval are quick and under 1 minute. Even big variety of payment method is included. Adding to that, a 90% of margin financial leads to a flexible repayment up to 9 years that can ease consumers' difficulty to pay. Overall, CIMB has a lot offer when it's compared to the Hong Leong Bank. So it is evident that CIMB Berhad is the best choice that suits the consumers. That's only from us for this presentation. Thank you.